So now our choice is, do we want to walk in the front door like we own the place, or do we want to go up to here where we know we're not supposed to be? We've already infiltrated the prison and released a prisoner. Let's just walk in.
The city fell under Gortash's charms.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
I'm going to find you, and I'm going to kill you.
I admire your audacity, but it'll be the death of you. Ketheric had an army of corpses and a crumbling tower. I have a city and an army of steel. It will be better for us both to resolve our differences amicably. And I have the perfect venue for a face-to-face meeting. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Audience with Gortash. He's ordered his guards to stand down if we're willing to seek him out.
I'm not 100% sure which one of these leads to Gortash. It seems more likely that the one with only one would be an audience chamber.
I'd better do the talking.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning Steel Watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, Steel Watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Where is the Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
It's the same thing Demon said. Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
It thinks you're one of them, Karlach. Why? Although I imagine it's because of the steel heart.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
What can you tell us about Lord Gortash?
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
better get to it.
Let's talk to these people first real quick.
Best behavior around here. Understood?
Don't cause any trouble, all right? It's not worth it.
So what about what if we poke our heads in this door? Oh, there's a plaque.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
You've been singing.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Not that I'm not a thieving little worm, but this guy's rubbing me the wrong way. Intimidation. Hand over the lockpick, you thieving little worm.
Okay, but it's not. It isn't like that. I'm not a criminal. I just needed the gold.
I need gold too. Give me yours and this goes no further.
Are you blackmailing me? Of course you are. I can't believe they expect me to die protecting lowlifes like you. My stash is up on the roof. Just take it. I'll find another way to get the gold. It's over. All right? Finished. Now get out. This is a restricted area.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please proceed to the audience chamber.
To say is that the witness must
Calm
have been
down, dear. It
mistaken.
won't happen, I swear.
Probably a drum.
Oh, I can't let it glaze that pizza.
I almost
It wasn't even
believed you
hurt.
this time.
I don't care how many they make.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Lord Gortash.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
We broke down the door.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
Says you entered the house
Are they going to
before the
arrest
fire
us?
started.
What if they throw us in jail?
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
I swear.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
What are they waiting for?
Let's rehearse
I
this
don't
one
know,
more time.
dear.
Pretend
I don't know.
and tell me what...
This is the Armoury, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
I'd like to trade with you.
Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
This does not seem like the situation where intimidation, especially in the middle of Wyrm's Rock Forest. Like, it just doesn't make sense to try to intimidate here. So let's try the softer route. What if I were to pay for, say, a trading license first?
A trading license? Right. Right. Yes. I could provide you with one of those for the official fee.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Clear off then. I'm busy. The people used to respect the fist. Now they call
You've been saying that for ages. We're still here. What are they waiting for?
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
I'm a fist, and tell me what you were doing around out.
Oh, look. Unclaimed. Is there anybody to see us?
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
He's trying to get up here, I guess.
Pretend I'm a fist, and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Alright.
Quiet as a mouse.
Now he's gone the other way. Let's see what's in here. Just some food. Good enough.
Let's try this way.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I bet that goes down to the prisons.
Unseen as I was taught. I see a way. Let's see what I can spirit away. A gentle touch pays off. Oh, it's too easy. Better take a look.
Oh. He's not waking up anytime soon. I may as well read his book. Prison log. There's a way to know that Floric has been detained. But in the meantime...
What do we have here?
Now what? I was trying to concentrate. Move unseen.
I just had an idea.
What's next?
See ya!
They going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Was that me being petty?
I'm a fist.
Yes.
And tell
Yes,
me
it was.
what you were doing in the house.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza, yeah? He wasn't even hurt.
Used to nothing's gonna happen to us. Now they call for the steel.
Fire. We were rescued.
Time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
You've been saying seeing the flames and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. Someone with a flaming fist. All I can do is be patient. Hire 24 more fists for the cost of that thing.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Let's rehearse this one.
Calm down, dear.
Risk is too high.
It won't happen, I swear.
Alright.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
All right.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining? It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
I didn't realize I was controlling Astarion, but sure, Ranger. They're a blunt tool. For more subtle quarry, they'd be useless.
They're a true miracle of engineering.
Ha! It'll be a miracle if they're still working in a 10-day.
No time to dally.
If it isn't little Will,
Yeah.
straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Wyrm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Lady Agnes says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash.
Keep it quick.
Or for us.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. We'll see what I can learn.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate? Photographs of exiles cast out by their own...
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Shut your mouth.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Onward in her name.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Better fetch that.
I probably could, if I really wanted to, take a bunch of this stuff. But it's not worth the time investment.
To the audience chamber.
You're free to explore, within reason.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Generals and dukes. We're not even pawns.
We freed Councillor Floric from Wyrm's Rock impending doom and her own dejection, and gained a powerful ally without any casualties. Interesting that that's noted there. Mizora wants us to watch the coronation. Gortash is protected by steel watchers. If we want to make a move against him, we should figure out how to deal with him. Yeah, that's a lot of steel watchers.
Big day, big day. Can hardly contain myself.
Not permitted to go that way. Not permitted to go that way.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
But we've already been on the other side of one of these doors, right? Yeah. We've been on the other side of this door, in fact. Well, we never stepped foot in that hallway, but we came out here, so there is another way in and out of this place should the need arise.
No distractions, please.
Please, not now.
Don't like the look of this Gortash fellow. But don't you tell him I said that.
Silence! I don't want to miss a single word.
Do mind your manners.
A proud day for the Flaming Fist, and for all of Baldur's Gate.
I beg your pardon, but have some decorum.
That door is not even locked, but it is still barred access. Actually, none of these doors are locked, are they? Well, this is a rather public venue, so...
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Careful, Karlach. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gortash here. And honestly, Will's gonna chip in on this one as well. And he needed to.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
There is a cleric of Shar tag, but insight first. Examine Gortash's body and expressions. Can you trust him? I'm already under a guidance.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
By Shar's blades, I will defeat Orin, and we shall be allies.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Orin, Ketheric, the Brain. What was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I've no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Acolyte shaking Bane's hand. Agree to an alliance with Gortash. Let's take care of this.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose.
The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham.
You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
No. But he doesn't need to know that.
Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Alright. Investigate the murders. Now that I can reach the lower city, maybe. Oh, right. Or updated because it's a path to Orin. Gortash proposed a pact of allegiance. We kill Orin. We may very well kill Orin first. That is still... Those areas are still considered off limits. This almost certainly leads to him, but I can't imagine it's like a direct line. Oh, you... Well, at least I don't remember. Let's see if I can send only one person.
Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last.
No time to waste.
Oh!
Perfectly hidden.
That was downstairs. Finally found Grand Duke Ravengard. He disappeared after the ceremony.
Better take a look. No time for dally.
Gortash is still there. Those may become unrestricted afterwards.
I'll see what I can learn.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Where have they taken him?
To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
You don't have a single clue. She's your patron, not mine.
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Generals and dukes. We're not even pawns, just dust on the board.
Other way.
No distractions, please.
What might you be hiding?
False door? Nothing over there. But there is something down there, it looks like. Nothing worthwhile. So, even if we're not going to rest, we should probably go to camp and talk to people.
Mizora. I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
So the remaining question is, do we want to go ahead and move on now, or do we want to go back around here and poke our nose where it's not wanted? I think we know the answer.
Sharp as ever.
I'll have Will stay up here alone just in case somebody doesn't jump with us.
My faith protects me.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Oh yeah.
The pride of the gate. 2 steps at a time.
Careful, I might.
Let's get on with it. Have to keep low.
The pride of the gate.
Making me sweat.
The mission has to come first. Mustn't let anyone see. cloak and dagger. My favorite. Best step softly. Simply begging to be robbed.
Keep your distance, darling.
Let's march. Sneak, sneak.
On the prowl.
Careful. Someone there? Tread lightly.
I still have non-lethal damage on, yes.
There is work to do. I wonder what the next move is. Calm and quiet, that's the way. Need to keep focused.
Okay, now that we've knocked them out, let's see who else is around.
No time to dally. Don't mind if I do.
I spoke to a witness who says she
Let's
entered
see.
the house before the fire started.
Ah, yeah. Oh, we don't need to go there. Oh, there's some goods over here to pilfer. And this is the other side of there, yes. Nobody else in that vicinity. So let's see what we can see by going up. Steel Watch patrolling. What about?
Might be useful.
Okay, no reason to go there.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Need to keep going. None shall see me.
But they're not actually coming for me?
Onward.
I seem to have made it out in time. Ah, that's just a through.
Now what might you be hiding?
And this probably goes back. This looks like it goes back into the hall.
Let's see what we have here. Unseen as I was taught.
It isn't hostile.
Trespassing can be easy.
Oh.
Getting out alive is the hard part, as you're about to learn.
Honestly, I want to see what these people have on them. Murderous Cut. Prey upon the weak. This weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their hit points or fewer. Not bad. Flash Blinder. Blind the target. If it is a Steel Watcher, it is stunned and suffers a minus D6 penalty to attack rolls. Certainly I'll take all of that. Not enough movement. Fixable. Perception failed. Assassin's Instructions. You know what to do. Let the lordling think you friend, follower, ally. Let him know no peace. Trust no fawning face that gazes upon him. You are sent to harrow his halls and stalk his shadow until the chance arises to spike him where he stands. If caught, let him know we are coming. Let him know Orin is coming. The letter bears no signature, only a vicious smear of dark red. And a scroll of greater invis. Another Murderous Cut. Although I think I failed to see a trap. Well, I'll take those. He's far enough away to not be considered in combat.
Hidden for now. moving.
And this goes back into the coronation hall. Yes.
Need to stay hidden. Now what might you be hiding?
I bet it's trapped, but I didn't see it.
Better to hide than fight sometimes.
Good, that wasn't enough to clue them into where I was.
Time to open you up.
And trap. Yes, but I can just hide again.
Better avoid unfriendly eyes.
Take my damage and still claim everything that was in here. Oh, but they did see where I was this time, so I definitely want to get away from this spot. How about down there? Ah.
Now what are you hiding?
Now, where am I? More Steel Watchers. I bet this is where Gortash was talking about. I should not be here, at least not yet.
Best avoid that trap.
Disarming it caused damage.
Unnoticed. Good.
Yeah, that happened on a successful disarm. Good times. Well, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of info. And I avoided taking too much damage at the hand of the Steel Watchers. I think it's time we regroup everybody. Let's go ahead and use one of our short rests.
Sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Alright, so next time we will actually be going to the lower city. I'm not saying we won't ever return here, especially for that one particular vendor with all the potions. But we are ready to basically put this zone behind us. I mean, until we have to come back for other reasons. See you next time. Have a good one.